Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Now, I placed the video about Bitcoin and how I lost like freaking 5 million and over doing my calculation because Bitcoin was 50 bucks before, right? So I decided to make more videos and I've been really upset these days because of that. And, I just got up, I went to shovel the snow, and then I just came in here. I'm like, gotta do a video, or I should do a video because I've been thinking and reflecting a lot about my time on YouTube. I mean, I like video games and all, but like I gotten tired over the years and it's not the same. The feeling is not the same. I mean, I was so driven before, and this is one of the things that bothers me because even though I wasn't a spender, right? I was mostly a saver, and I was like investing my money and everything, but I didn't get the amount I wanted because I listened to somebody that had no idea. And there's a lot of people that have no idea what they're talking about, but they want to talk because it makes them feel good, right? It makes them feel like they're knowledgeable and stuff like that. And most of them are the people that are pretty much, I'd say, employee, because employees just, unfortunately, older employees, I mean, obviously I worked a job before, but I haven't worked that much. But older employees around retirement, they just really, I don't know, I mean, it just bothers me because I was looking up to this person, and I was young back then. I had my YouTube channel. I was getting millions of views, and I listened to him because it seemed like he was more knowledgeable. But the truth is, that's not the fact. Because as I go on, I realize he doesn't even understand the difference between a trader and an investor. Because an investor is a long-term thing, right? And that's why I say, hey, you should invest early. And this is what the video is about. Because if you invest late, I'm in my 30s now, and I've been on YouTube for 10 years. I started around 20. So, you know, if you start late and you're a long-term investor, by the time 10 years, right, or even maybe your investment will take 20 years. It really depends on how long. Long-term investors are like Warren Buffett, right? I mean, if I just followed the direction I was heading in by myself, right, without any advice from anybody, naturally I would have had, you know, if not hundreds, I mean, if not thousands, then hundreds of Bitcoin because I was an investor and a long term investor. So, anyways, naturally, that's what would have happened, and I would have had millions of dollars today, right? Unfortunately, I listened to somebody, and it's quite funny because they're like, dude, if you're gambling with the money, I'm not going to help you. And then afterwards, they're like, oh, I'll teach you how to invest your money. This is the funny thing because there's like, uh, you know, um, if you have 100K, let's say that, right? Or 10K or whatever K, right? $1 million, let's say that. If you have $1 million, let's invest that $1 million, and in 10 years, you get $1 million back. That might sound great, right? But it's not. I mean, the truth is, those type of ideas really mean you don't really know what you're talking about. That's all it means because 100% is not hard to get. Okay, in the investment world, it's not hard to get 100% in your return. And it might sound great, right? Oh, you invest 1 million and in 10 years you get another million. That's stupid. That's pathetic. I mean, anybody that says that to you means they don't really know what they're talking about. So there's that. And why I say you got to invest early because you will fall, you will make mistakes, right? I mean, it's not like I didn't make mistakes, but uh, on my investment, not like listening to others. But you will lose money, but as long as you make more money than you lose, you're completely fine, right? I mean, I didn't even lose as much as one Bitcoin. So, I mean, I lost a couple of thousand. That's about it. But, um, you know, but the earlier you invest, the better. But I made over, tens of thousands. So that's kind of better. But anyways, I did lose a couple thousand when I first started out, but it's fine. I mean, the earlier you invest, the better. Some people tend to use their money to travel, which is not a bad idea, obviously. But if you only, let's say, I know some like people that were 18 or 19 or 20, they had 20K, they should have invested it, but instead they're like, oh, let's blow it on something. That's a bad idea because as you get older, I mean, I remember my friend when he first got a Honda Civic, right? I mean, it was the thing back in the day, and I was so, I don't know how I should say, but the girls liked it and everything, but in the end, like let's say he's around his 30s now. Well, what is he? He's still stocking stuff at the supermarket. That's a horrible idea. So don't throw your money away. Don't on cars and stuff like that. Invest it. And by the time you're 30 or 40, you pretty much retire, right? I mean, even if you don't have a YouTube channel, even if you don't have other things, as long as your investment makes you money, you can pretty much retire, and that's what you want to do. And I want to leave that with people because I had horrible advice from horrible people that are completely clueless. Um, and it really bothered me, okay, or it's really bothering me right now. And I want to leave like at least videos where I actually tried to make a difference in this world. It's like not like dumb. It's like they don't really know what they're talking about and they want to like freaking teach you kind of thing. And it kind of bothers me. I mean, I luckily, I do have a YouTube channel, and I have other investment. I could have had like over 20 million in net worth, right? I mean, just from my the Bitcoin investment. But it's not like I'm broke. It's not like I need whatever. I mean, I'm still pretty good. And I'm just saying this for those that don't do anything else other than have a job, right? They should invest their money. I've especially Asians. I mean, I know more Asians more than other cultures, right? I mean, somehow in the Western Asian world, which is the English speaking world, right? Asians that come from Asia that have been in the Western world are really bad at investments. They it's like one of those things, it's a taboo. Don't invest in the stock market, don't do anything, just get a job and that's about it. But if you go to Asia, it's completely opposite because they actually I have never been there, but I know a lot of people there. But anyways, so it's complete opposite. What happened is that they actually evolved, they changed, while the people that left Asia back in the day is still back in the old mentality. And I'm just struggling to be normal. Like it's so kind of sad because I am Asian, and I'm just trying to be a normal Asian. The thing is, it makes me feel like I'm at the bottom rung of the Asian because everybody else is like driving like Porsche, and they have millions. Not that I don't have $1 million in net worth. It's just that I do, but the thing is, they have millions in net worth and they have millions to throw away. And if you want to be a millionaire, right? I think a lot of people want to be a millionaire. You got to invest. You got to learn to invest. You got to learn it when you're young. You got to learn it when you're 20, or even if you're smart enough, you want to be learning it in your like, as you get of age. I think 18 is the age. I would really recommend people to learn it when they're 18 at least. If not, learn to invest on doing it. Spend years and years just following people, listening to people, and not do anything. Just listen to what they're saying, and then at the same time, that's what I did, right? I mean, for years I didn't do anything. I just followed people and I was listening to them, and then listening to their economics, right? That's what you need. You need to understand economics. If you don't understand economics, don't invest. That's for traders, right? Traders like, oh, what's going up, just buy it, and then when starts going, you know how most young traders and traders that are not professionals, what they do is they buy something that's already gone up, and then they chase it, right? And then as it goes down, they start selling it. That's essentially it, right? Professional traders are different. Professional trader basically is like, I'm gonna buy it at $1, I'm gonna sell it at $2, right? Today. That's the basic thing, right? But traders that don't really understand how to trade, but they're just there to make a couple of bucks. Whatever is going up, just buy it, and then when it starts falling, sell it, right? So, I met somebody like that, and I don't know, I just felt like his advice were just horrible, and it pretty much made me feel like shit right now. But anyway, so I want to make a video or make videos and let people know if you really want to, let's say, be retired or actually make money online or something like that, you want to invest. You don't want to be doing nothing with your money or just buying random crap, right? I mean, that's essentially the worst idea. I know it sounds like whatever. I mean, you see a lot of people on YouTube just buying stuff, but the reason they buy it is because they can make money from the videos, right? That I mean, the reason why I buy stuff on my games is because I need to make the videos. If I couldn't make the videos, I wouldn't buy the stuff because it makes no sense to me, right? And they know it. They won't tell you either. So, anyways, learn to invest your money either. If it's like investing in video games where you do a video to make money or make views or something like that, That's an investment, right? I mean, but their financial investment, once you get that going, if you're working a job, financial investment, I would recommend, in my opinion, this is what I would do. If I had, like, if I got to go back in time, like 10 years, and, I'm sitting at the same place where I was in YouTube, even if I don't have what I have today, I'm still making the same type of money. And this is what I would do. I would invest first in long-term stuff, and that is called value investing. So you want to have your value investment. Let's say you have $100,000, right, saved up. That's just number. It could be $10,000. So if I was 10 years younger, what I would do is I would put 10,000 in value investment, right, in multiple vehicles, and that can be like, let's say, and what I mean by multiple vehicles is means like, you have stocks, right, and then you have crypto and you have other things, right, and so I would value invest, but crypto is not really value investing anymore. I mean, it used to be, but now it's like kind of like trading. Trading is a better word. Um, but I would value invest, right? That's what Warren Buffett did, and he made millions. Now, you want to invest in stuff that are long term, like Tesla. Now we have Biden as the administration. Everybody's going green. So, you have Tesla, Neo, and those type of companies doing electric vehicles. And, I would invest, right? In 10 years, I'm pretty sure that there will be more electric vehicles. So that is value investing. And then once you have 10,000, right, you might want to put 20,000, maybe possibly, because you can, if you're, let's say you put 10,000 into Tesla, you might want to put another 10,000 in something else, right? So you would have 8,000 left. Oh no, wait, you would have 80,000 left. But if you have 10,000, you just minus a zero there. So, and then, you could do trading. I would say 30,000 is a good amount of trading. I mean, sure, there's not guaranteed, but how you trade is, in my opinion, this is what I do. I'm not telling you what to do. This is how I'm just leaving what I'm doing. And that is, let's say I see a stock, let's say Apple, right? If it's going down, I would definitely buy stuff that are going up and down. But I tend to buy stuff that are flat, and because I wait for it to go up, right? That has value, right? So what I would do is I would, let's say Apple, um, let's say I had 30,000, I would put 10,000 in. If it goes down, I'll put another 10,000 in, right? And then when it goes up, obviously you could sell it easier, right? But anyways, if I had another 10 years, that's what I would do. And then I would put the other, whatever is left over. Let me see. You have 20,000, you have 30,000, you have 50,000 left. So what I would do with that 50,000 is that I would wait until a major crash. That is very important. Timing is very important. I mean, if you bought Bitcoin at $100, that's a big difference from buying at 5,000 or 40,000, because at $100 from 100, which is pretty much from 100 to 40,000. That's a lot of money, right? I mean, I saw it at 50 and I got my friend to try to buy it, but he didn't end up buying it. So, I mean, I certainly wasn't going to buy it at 5,000, because at 5,000, who knows if it was going to go to 20,000, right? But when it got to 20,000, I wasn't going to buy it, because if it goes to 40,000, that's just 100%. So, when you buy it is very important. And, I would just sit for a major crash. It will happen. Major crash happens from 8 to, I don't know, now it's kind of longer. So I'd say 8 to 12 years. So you see what my value investing at. And so what you do is look at the major crash, the last major crash. If since it just crashed like last year, I don't expect a super major crash, but it might happen. I don't know. But you sit on it, and then as time goes on, if your other investments are doing well, right? Let's say you're doing well in Tesla, you might want to transfer the other 50,000 in there or something like that when it goes down, right? And then because it'll go up eventually. But anyways, start doing it when you're young. I mean, and you know, it's very important that you don't listen to anybody, listen to what you know, but you do a lot of study, because if you don't study, you will lose money. All my friends lost money. I'm the only one that didn't lose money, and that's because I study. I mean, they spend their time watching e- every day, right? If you just like step back instead of looking at it day to day, look at from year to year, right? So, if you look at it 10 years, obviously you could tell more. But if you look at from day to day, you will lose money. All my friends lost money. I mean, none of them ever made money, unfortunately. I mean, some of them are making money now from Tesla, but who knows what's going to happen with Tesla in the, like, whatever. But none of them made enough money, that much money anyways. They didn't buy that much. I mean, they put like 1,000 in. So how much did they make? Another 1,000 because it went up 100%. So anyways, start investing early, and that is very, very important. And you might want to figure out what you want to do. I recommend you start off long-term investment and then go into trading, or slowly go into trading or forex. But start investments early. I mean, when you're young, that's when you want to do it because you still have another 10 years. Like I was saying, when it crashes is when you want to buy, right? Because if you have to wait in another 12 years, let's say you're 20, right? If you wait another 12 years, you're 32. I mean, that's what the hell happened with me. I mean, one wrong mistake, right? I pretty much lost 12 years. I mean, and that wasn't even a mistake I made. That was a mistake of listening to somebody else. So don't listen to anybody, or learn what you need to learn, or don't listen to anybody that says, "Oh, I'm an expert. I'll teach you this thing," and you go to the bank and you put 100K in there, you get another 100K in 10 years. They're completely crazy. But anyway, start learning how to invest when you're really, really young, because I know it's hard. I mean, you're busy with the girls, you're busy with video games, you're busy with school, but you always have time to take, even if when I'm doing videos, right? I'm not actually doing videos 100%. I'm sitting here, I might be playing some game, but I'm listening to something. Somebody's talking about economics in the background. And it's very important you understand economics. Learn it online. Don't learn it in school. I think all of the economic students from school are kind of, at least 90% anyways, are dumb. Because I know this girl that lost all her money and she's an economic student, a university graduate, MBA. I'm like, dude, well, actually, she's a girl, but I didn't, but, you know, they lost all their money. So you want to do real economic study, and in my opinion, that's not Keynesian, Austrian economics. And you might not want to read books either. I mean, well, you might or might not. I don't know. I hate books, so I can only listen to YouTube. But at the very least, do that when you're younger. I think you would be fine if you do that. I mean, for me, I really lost 12 years. So, well, I mean, I made investment, I made money, but the thing is, my biggest investment, which is what I wanted to do, was held back by somebody else because I was young and stupid. I mean, there are people that are young and stupid and arrogant, and then what happens is they lose money. But for me, I did a lot of study. So study, invest. Don't well, invest in your education alone. Don't Going to school is not an investment in education because they don't teach you how to make money. They don't teach you how to get rich. They teach you how to get a job. All right. So, anyways, I just wanted to make a video on that because looking back at my life, I don't know if I'm gonna die soon or something. Looking at back at my life, I'm thinking, damn, if so I listened to somebody tell me all that and have the confidence to do it, not listen to the bad people, the people that don't know what they're doing, I'd be like $20 million richer.